Let's begin this Tuesday morning in Helsinki, the first leg of President Moon Jae-in's three-nation tour. The South Korean leader has expressed high hopes for another round of summits between leaders of the two Koreas, as well as between North Korea and the U.S. Now, following his summit talks with the Finnish president Sauli Niinistö, President Moon added continuous dialogue is the only way to keep his peace initiative alive. Shin Se-min files this report from Helsinki.
President Moon Jae-in is floating the idea of a fourth inter-Korean summit and a third North Korea-U.S. summit happening before too long.
대화의 모멘텀이 유지되고 있고 또 남북 간 또 북미 간 대화의 계속을 위한 그 대화가 이루어지고 있기 때문에 조만간 남북 간 그리고 또 북미 간 대화가 재개될 수 있으리라고 믿습니다.
Speaking at a joint press conference on Monday after his summit with Finnish President Sauli Niinistö, President Moon said the Korean peace drive has already made great progress, referring to the absence of any North Korean nuclear tests or long-range missile launches since late 2017. The South Korean leader stressed North Korean leader Kim Jong-un and U.S. President Donald Trump are continuously expressing their mutual trust for one another and reiterated that dialogue is underway for the continuation of talks between the Koreas and the United States. President Niinistö also expressed his full backing for the peace drive, saying Finland is ready to offer its full diplomatic support.
I highly appreciate the efforts President Moon has made for peace on the Korean Peninsula. Peace on the peninsula isn't just for that region, but for the world.
With Finland set to take the 6-month rotating presidency of the European Union in July, the Finnish leader promised to hold numerous discussions on how to support the Korean peace process as the head of the EU. Securing a full backing from the Scandinavian country for his peace drive on the Korean Peninsula, President Moon Jae-in is a step closer towards garnering all-around support from the international community just weeks before a series of major summit meetings on the sidelines of the G20 summit in Japan and the scheduled talks with U.S. President Donald Trump. Shin Se-min, Arirang News, Helsinki.